Hey guys, I just wanted to make a short video on just about this knife. It's the Kershaw Emerson collaboration CQC-4, and I just got this knife recently used, and I just decided to do a quick disassembly because I noticed it wasn't operating smoothly. So yeah, technically I was contemplating whether I should make a disassembly video. These videos are pretty easy. There's nothing much to it's not difficult to take apart this type of knife, but there's some issues that I want to solve, or there's some problems with this knife that I want to show you. So first you'll need what was it? Anyways, you need a Phillips mini screwdriver bit, and I'm not sure what the size is, but it's one of the smaller ones. It's not like the Torx ones where they actually have sizes. This one doesn't have a size, or if it does, it's very small and I can't see it. But you need a small Phillips first. And what you want to do before you take apart your knife is release all tension. So fully open your knife so stuff doesn't start springing out, especially if it's an assisted knife or if you use a spring or something. Just deploy it. Just be careful when the blade's out. So your blade should be out and deployed. Now for the CQC4, there's 3 screws with a backspacer post within the other side of the scale or the handle. So since this is a frame lock, there's metal part here and has the lock there. So take out these screws. Those are secured by Phillips screws, so just use your mini screwdriver, take those 3 out, then proceed to take out the flathead main pivot screw. And you want to use the right screwdrivers because people have issues with the screws actually stripping. So use the right screws and make sure you disassemble from this tanned scale side, not from the metal side where the black oxide coating is. Reason being is there's, unfortunately, Kershaw / Emerson, they put glue or Loctite on that, so that's probably one of the reasons why people are stripping out their screws. There's also some sharpness to this, so the previous owner probably tried to loosen this, change out the pocket clip to a different side, and he didn't want to strip it out, so it's very rough and sharp on the heads of the Phillips screws. So be very careful, or use heat, a little bit of heat, and you can change out the pocket clip. But yeah, everything's really tightly made. There's scratching on the inside. I mean, this is not a bad knife. I think it looks pretty nice, but yeah, there's some just minor flaws here and there. Scratching on the inside, even the actual lock bar. Here, let me get the light on. As you can see, maybe you can't, but I see it. There's a definite burr occurring on the locking part of the knife, and it's folding over from all the times that it's been deployed, which is not a lot. This knife hasn't been used very much. Backspacer seems to be fine. It's plastic. Loses weight. I mean, it's kind of like a part that doesn't need to be a metal, so you get some weight reduction there. Scales are not milled out, which is fine, but it's a solid knife. So far everything looks pretty good. One thing to note, people tend to think these Emerson collaboration knives with Kershaw, they're really gritty or they're really dry, like my voice right now. But the reason being is they did not put any lubricant on it, and I'm not sure what they were doing in China. They must have been I don't know, a lube strike going on or something weird. But yeah, they did not put any lube on this knife, and there's a little bit of wear here and there. So, you know, make sure you just lube the pivot and the little ball detent on it. Make sure you just put a little bit of lithium grease, super lube, whatever you want, whatever your preference is, just not to damage the Teflon washers here. Teflon washers are quite nice. Screws are alright. I prefer they don't use flathead. Please don't use flathead. The stopper for the blade stop, it's I think it's metal, some kind of black oxide metal. I don't know, but you know, the quality seems to be pretty decent. It's just that they just don't use lube, and the fit and finish is on the inside is a little bit iffy. But yeah, just put a little lube here, slap that Teflon spacer on, put more lube on it, and then just sandwich that knife on it. Other side, put some lube on the blade itself, and then sandwich that and the extra Teflon washer on that, and then put the other slab on the handle scale, and that's about it. Just technically make a sandwich and make sure every layer has some kind of lubricant on it. But other than that, there's minor scratching. You can probably take a light file to this or sandpaper. Just don't do anything crazy. And yeah, this knife looks really nice. I'm sure if you put some lube on it, it'll smoothen up. And you know, I like Kershaw knives, so yeah, I just wanted to do that little guide. It's not hard, just taking apart a few screws. So I'll spare you the details of that because it's redundant. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.